Hi. Hello. Um, I know OBS is being OBS again. I don't know how to fix it right now. It's just gonna keep doing that. Basically just to spite me at this point. Um, but otherwise, welcome in. Hope everyone's been having a good, Monday. I swear to God, sometimes with OBS, though, I want to pull my hair out. This is clearly not a good week for OBS. Clearly. And it feels like no matter what I've tried, it seems no matter what I try, you know, I just can't win. So, yeah. And yes, we're finally going in. We're finally doing it. I was sitting here going, God, I don't know what other horror games I have that I either haven't, that I'm like partway through and don't want to like do again because like I'd have to do them from the beginning, or like in the case of Nun Massacre, just nope out of it so fast. And then it hit me. I have a spoopy game just hanging out in my library that I got some time ago that it is classified as a horror experience, even if it is a lot of reading. So get used to my voice. We're pretty much gonna do the same thing I did when I played Pokemon Legends Arceus, where I'm basically going to try to actually have a little bit of fun with this. So, yeah, we're gonna hop in. Hopefully OBS decides to stabilize, even though I want to take a spade-headed shovel and smack it over the head, but, you know, can't really do that because it's software. Can you tell I'm at my wit's end with this software? You know? Like, it does a lot to help, don't get me wrong. But my God, it's annoying. So we're gonna hop into it, and we're gonna have a good time. And salvage what we can from this no doubt already scuffed stream. I haven't even watched last night's VOD, so I don't even know how bad it's gonna look. So let's do this. I'm gonna move me down here. This is my little corner. We're finally diving into this. All characters in this game are over the age of 18. Well, good to have that disclaimer right off the bat. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Okay, anyone who's a child and or easily disturbed, get out. but everyone else, you're good. You're good to stay. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a positive experience playing this game. Thanks for the heads up. Would you like to review detailed content warnings which contain spoilers? Alternatively, in-game content warnings can be enabled in the settings menu at any time. Well, I see the controls are at least easy. By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you have noted the game's age rating in your region, and you consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content. I don't get it. The fan art's usually really nice and wholesome. Alright, here we go. We got that one too. I am not mentally prepared for this. Let's wait, hold on. Did you just blink? Blink again. Do it. I'm watching you this time. I can't be the only one that saw that. I'm getting, like, really sketched out by this game, and I haven't even started the game, I'm already sketched out. Enter my name. Let's just go with something simple. Let's just go Shiro. I mean, why not? Everyone else in this game is Japanese. I practically fit in name-wise. Only use letters, hyphens, and apostrophes. I don't get it. No. Stupid. Technology doesn't like me today. We're already getting right into it. Hey! I saw the word annoying and went, yeah, we're already having fun here. I see an annoying girl running toward me from a distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. Gotta love that kind of character. The goofball. Don't worry about it. Smiley face. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. At least we're friends. I have this annoying friend named Sayori. But don't worry about her. She just kinda... I think it's more the shock value. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. Oh, okay, so she's one of those friends. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently. And I would get tired of waiting up. Yeah, see, because we like to get to school on time. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. We're already going into horror elements of running away from things that are scary. Amazing. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Why is that the funniest thing I've seen all day? I overslept again! Yeah, the narration just told us that you did. But no worries, it's all good. You're Gucci. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. I'm such a good friend. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. Yeah, probably. That's mean, Shiro. Hey, no. I'm just trying to be a funny guy. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Not even 5 fucking minutes into the game, and it's like, nah, we're gonna do shipping. This game is like Amazon. It's like eager to ship things. Wait a minute. Fine, fine. But you didn't wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Yeah, see, because I'm a nice fella. Whatever you say, Sayori. Okay, I don't know how the MC thinks this is an annoying friend. I like you, you're nice. We cross the street together and make our way to school. Because in Japan, we walk to school. Over here in the nice, wonderful land of Japan. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. We're not alone out here. Good. By the way, Shiro. Yes? Have you decided on a club to join yet? Shit, no I didn't. I guess I could just join the anime club. Is there a VTuber club in this school? A club? I ask, completely unknowing of what a club is. I told you already. I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. Oh good, we're not looking to get into them. Well, I guess that's over. End of the game. No, not joining a club? Nope. Nope. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. What's not true? This entire experience or the fact that I haven't been looking at clubs? You told me you would join a club this year. False advertising, false news. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our mini conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Yeah, this is our dynamic. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me. When I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Oh my god. Relatable as hell. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Look, I have social skills. I'm streaming right now. That's pretty good social skill. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. At least she's doing this from a place of kindness. And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. I have things I could say in reaction to this, but I'm choosing not to say them for everybody's sake. You trust me, right? No. Don't make me keep worrying about you. I think you should worry about yourself, considering you oversleep. Alright, alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. This is just like me in high school. I'm just like, I was in one club, that was it. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! She's fun. I don't get why people don't like you. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? Especially one who oversleeps all the time. More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. It's almost like she could be God or something. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. That just means she's exciting. Wow, we don't even get to see the front of the skull, we just skip straight to the classroom. Wow, this is some bullshit. I wanted to see the building. I want there to be a building. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. The average school experience, feel like. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. I mean, I could just pick up a stick and call that a club. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. I feel like this is validating a joke I just made. Hello? Sayori? She's just like, hi. Hi, how are you? Sorry, must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I saw you staring at the wall. Are you okay? I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. Yeah, I'm really not okay if I'm spacing out this badly. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. What a good friend. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. Hey, shut up, you chronic oversleeper. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late for your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know... No, what? Well, that you could come to my club. I thought I was free to choose whatever club I wanted. Now you're telling me I have to join your club? Sayori. Yeah? There is no way I am going to your club. I'm sorry, that's just funny. Just like instant rejection. Meanie. Sayori is the vice president of the literature club. Okay, roll credits. They said literature club. Let's go, pack it up. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. Come on, books are actually kind of pog. I cannot believe that came out of my mouth. What is wrong with me? In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. I wonder who the president is. Gee, I wonder... Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. Well, at least she has a good role. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, because all I do is sit and read manga all day. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please! Why do you care so much anyway? Well... I kinda told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. You what? And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Okay, hold on. Let me get this straight. The only reason I'm going anywhere with you is because you told them you were gonna bring somebody. And you need to bring someone with you so that they don't look at you and go, dude, what the fuck? Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. Yeah, she must have planned this out. She's secretly an evil overlord. I let out a long sigh. Just like, ugh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! The things I do for love, and not the kind of love people might be thinking when I say something like this, but more of a platonic kind. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I don't get it. What's so scary? It's funny. It's cute. I love it. The text box is even pink. I'm just trying to juice myself up, I guess. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs. A section of the school I rarely visit. It's nice. It's well kept, nice and clean. There's no monsters here. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I think the doors slide, not swing. But sure, pop off, I guess. Everyone, the new member is here. I didn't promise this. I told you, don't call me a new member. This is just like an anime, for real. I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. You're tall. Sayori always says nice things about you. Oh, she talks about me when I'm not looking, huh? Leans over. What have you been saying about me behind my back? Seriously? You brought a boy? Femboy, first of all. Don't get that confused. Alright, I could easily pull off the look if I want. Second of all, don't be rude. Way to kill the atmosphere. The atmosphere of the planet or the atmosphere of this room, because either one's gonna probably get destroyed at some point during this game. Oh sure, what a nice surprise. Hi, there are 3 of you on my screen at once. Hi, hello. Sorry, what the fuck? Welcome to the club. Uncomfortable silence fills the room as I take in what's going on here. All words escape me in this situation. This club. Oh boy, here we go. Is full of incredibly cute girls. Okay, there, I said it. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. You're pink. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour English. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. We don't share classes. I don't think I share a class with really anyone here, aside from maybe Sayori. I don't know. They don't give enough context for this. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. That's probably why. I happen to know that they separate, like, by grade, a lot like American schools. Only they get, like, an entire floor. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. Now, how can someone who looks so mean make such amazing things to eat? You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. And apparently also the tallest. Do we have canon heights for these characters? Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Oh good, an introvert. So, okay, we have energy and sweetness, tsundere, and, an introvert. This is the group dynamic. We must abide by the laws of the group dynamic. If we do not abide by the laws of the group dynamic, the room will explode. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monika, is that right? No. Do I? That's right. I know who you are. It's great to see you again, Shiro. Could I get some contacts, please? Monika smiles sweetly. Oh, God. You're not gonna kill me, are you? We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Oh, okay. Seriously, though, don't kill me. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, has a ponytail. That's not really indicative of anything, but I thought I'd point that out for no reason. Basically, completely out of my league. The MC has no idea what's gonna happen. So, having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monika. Come sit down, Shiro. We made room for you at the table, so that you can sit next to me or Monika. I'll get the cupcakes. Yeah, that's right. I did come here for the free food. I'm just here for the free food. What can I say? Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. This is a wonderful group dynamic. Then how about I make some tea as well? Yes, please. I love tea. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. This feels eerily familiar to me. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monika and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Do they just keep shit in here, then? This is a classroom. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Because I don't want to die. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Trips, falls, it hits me in the face. Good cupcake! Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Somehow I feel like we're forgetting the fact that I'm a Wolfy yokai and that this probably demeans me a little bit. Nah, who am I kidding? The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. God damn it, now I want cupcakes. So cute! I had no idea you were good at baking, Natsuki. Yeah, just her standing there in the middle, proud of her handiwork. She knew she was good. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica, I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. Do we have napkins? If so, we need one at this table, please. Oh, waiter, we need napkins at this table, please. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki's quiet. Oh no, I think I've pissed her off by examining the cupcake. I should run. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Well, when in Rome, or in this case, Japan. Like what you see. Trying to do the sassy hair flip. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? No, I think she just went full catatonic on me. I joined a club. And I haven't died yet. I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. Nah, knowing Natsuki, she probably bought it from the store and said she made it herself. I say with absolutely no context to how good her baking skills are. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe. It's not for, you know, you, dummy. Yep. Tsundere energy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yeah, that's pretty much what you need to do in that kind of a situation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. Jesus Christ, my English is not working today. We keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Yeah, I feel like I asked that like 5 minutes ago. Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. Good to know. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Actually, hot tea is absolutely amazing. Especially when the weather gets cold. Sometimes what I like to do is I'll get like a singular bag of like ground tea leaves, and I'll get like a cup, and hold on, I've been delivered a care package from beyond the confines of my door by a random by randomness. Hold on. This looks like a shake. Oh, the top isn't an open top. Okay, hold on. Alright, here we go. This random shake from beyond the wall of where I sit. Alright, that's pretty good. Peanut butter. But, yeah, anyway, as I was saying, so, what I'll do when it gets colder out, sometimes, is I'll, heat up some water, and then, I'll have, like, I have a mug that I use, and I'll put, like, a bag of tea in that for a few minutes. It really helps. I know there's a place near where I live that does that. Where, like, they'll give you, like, a little thing full of hot water and a bag of tea leaves. And you just... It's super good. And it's super good during the cold months. It also came with a spoon, by the way. I guess we're eating, well, at the literature club. I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri is just trying to impress you. I mean, I went off into a tangent about drinking hot tea, so I think it worked. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know... I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. The MC is based, everybody. We did it. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? Being dragged here against my will. Same for you. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. But it's the truth! Why wouldn't I tell the truth? Like, no, seriously, why would I lie? Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. So, just to be clear, all the reading material in here is appropriate for school, right? I don't want to... I don't want anything, like inappropriate crossing my path here in school. I just want to get an education. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? She knows how to debate. She knows how to get under everybody's skin. Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. I guess so. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. Alright. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Excuse me. That almost went down the wrong throat. The wrong side of the throat. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. I'm sorry, but if you're someone supposedly popular like Monica, you could probably start whatever you want and it'd be popular. These people must hate books. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. I mean, that's true. It takes a lot of courage and hard work to do stuff and put stuff out there. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Yeah, because otherwise it might just be Natsuki over there, and I'm not sure what she'll do with herself over there. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it! They're all on the screen at once. How is the game able to handle this? Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. And now there are 5 of us in this club. I am the official first femboy of the club. And none in the entire world can say or argue otherwise. For I am logically correct. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new club, a new member joining. Yep, new club member. New club member. Yep, that's me. No, I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. This is gonna be a fun club. So sure, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? What the? I swear, I made the joke about manga. He just confirms this. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Yes, Natsuki? It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Yeah, I just like books. They're fun. They're fun to throw at people. For no particular reason. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. It's not Sayori, it's Yuri. My brain right now. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. I can think of a few book series like that. I'm not gonna name anything particular. For my own reasons. level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. Yeah, I can see that. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Do you like psychological horror? It's usually the best kind of horror. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? She clearly spends a lot of time analyzing this sort of thing. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Funny you mention that, I've been playing a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Reminds me of an episode of SpongeBob. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. Okay, I understand that the pick multiple characters on the screen means some have to get bigger so you know who's talking. But A, the name helps with that. And B, you pretty much cut off the top of her head doing this. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh? Why is that? Yeah, Natsuki, why is that? Is it because you're scared like me? I'm always scared. Well, I just... Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? I left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! And give that back! Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Oh my god, you two, get a room! Oh god, I wasn't talking this room! So sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. Oh no. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I'm just surprised is all. As I say, as I casually sip my tasty shake. I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. Actually, yeah, I can relate to this a little bit. What? Hades lore? What? I'm gonna have to ask him about lore then. But no, I can relate to this a little bit because I do on occasion write as a hobby. Mostly fictional things. And, it takes a bit of courage to put it out there, especially on, like, Discord servers, where people can click on your link and read your thing and critique it. Because, like, you want to hear that it's good, but sometimes, like, you're scared of hearing that it isn't good. So I understand completely. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. Exactly what I just said. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. Very true. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can send an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Something tells me she doesn't like sharing either. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. Not gonna lie, I kind of maybe was curious. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay. I have an idea, everyone. This is classified as a horror experience, so when anyone says they have an idea, it's probably not a good one. I love that. Nat and Yuri. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. This is gonna be a long club session, isn't it? Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. I mean, creativity has many forms. And the fact that you go out and make something creative and even showing it off, like, that's amazing. Is there a way to... I don't know how to get to the save. Oh, I just hit the plus button. Alright, here we go. I don't want to lose this. Isn't that right, Shiro? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What is that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sorry may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, Oh my god! They're all so sad now! Look what I have done to these poor people! Something in my straw. There we go. I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Only one looks kind of mad. But... I'm sorry, I thought... Shiro... You'll... I'm defenseless against these girls. They found my weakness. Sadness. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is a price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yay! I made them happy! I hate making people sad. Yes! I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! Really did scare me for a moment. Like one of your horror books, right? If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Okay. I think that's like the first curse word in the entire game. Good job, Natsuki. Then that makes it official. Monica, you might want to watch where your hair is going. I think you hit Natsuki in the face. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. This was the end of the meeting. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Shiro, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Me too, I guess. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? Okay, no. You're gonna have to quit that rhetoric right now, alright? Everyone is a good writer. It's just different skill levels. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. It's like, oh god, now I have to write and present something to girls. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Shiro, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? People are gonna talk. That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! I must sip from my shake once more. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? I don't know. Look at them, they're all colorful, they're nice, they smile at me. It's a good time. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Right, this is a visual novel, that's usually the goal of these things. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Okay, I'll be honest, I don't have a lot of experience with poetry in particular. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen when whoever likes your poem the most. Is that how I earn brownie points? I just pick words that I think one of them will like. I don't know, I haven't really, like, figured out which one I like the most, though. These are some very choice words. Let's go treasure. Oh, hey, someone likes treasure. Boop. Boop. Explode. Okay, I'm curious. Who would like the word explode? Oh my god! Yuri likes explode. We just need to put literature club after this and we're good. Togetherness. Oh, good. She likes togetherness. Wonderful. Okay. Game, what the fuck? Let's do cute, because cute is good. Someone likes that. I knew you'd like that. Wait, hold on. You like fantasy? I thought Yuri liked fantasy. I do like charm. That good old charisma. Imagination, because imagination is good. Of course you like Inferno. You like the explosion. Games. She seems very into games then. Chocolate. Ooh, yes, chocolate. Why is this in the game? Fuck that noise, we're going to anime. Okay, this is just the same as cute. Clouds. You like clouds! Milk. I should be surprised, but I'm not. Color. Poof. As opposed to boop. Memories. Oh no, socks seems pretty broad in terms. Let's go with existence. I like fluffy. My tail is floofy. I read this and it makes me really want some s'mores. Oh wait, we're done already? Can I have a sip of my fucking shake first, Monica? Jesus Christ. Hi again, Shiro. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Yeah. No, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. Who would have thought? Hold on, I'm taking a bite. I was the last one to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Shiro. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. It's literally showing up and sharing poems and reading. I think I'll manage. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. I see we giggling over there. Sorry, told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Alright, fine, Jesus. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. I love this dynamic. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. You could just say mangaka. You know what? Never mind. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Shiro always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. Yeah, because fun is important. He always helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two were really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Shiro can become good friends too. I mean, this is a social gathering. Friendship just kind of happens on its own, you know? Totally not like I'm expecting to die at any point. Sayori. Why do you have to be like this? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh! Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Wait, Sayori. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Oh boy. Sorry, made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Oh, look at that. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. He reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. This is a literature club. You gave me a book. I'm not surprised. I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention. And even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? Yeah, I can't. Oh my god. How? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this when I'm not too busy trying to live. I enthusiastically take the book. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. Yes, for the club and no one else. Don't mind me as I take a bite of this. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sari and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Ugh! I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? I don't think I like where this is going. Fricking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki lines a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga? You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. It's Japan. Manga's like normal here. How did you know anyway? I heard you bringing it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. She can read faces. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. Wow, rude. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right in the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I wouldn't know, I don't have a box set. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls? The series I've never heard of in my life. It probably means it's either way out of my demographic, or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass on that door. Damn, should she just threaten to throw me through a door? She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Shiro. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Excuse me. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. Book! I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. So it's a shoujo manga, right? It's exceedingly moe. Oh god, no! Run! Don't just stand there. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. I mean, if you're gonna have light while reading, you may as well bathe from the sun. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Why is that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Look, I am innocent of any and all crimes. Don't just say that. It'll make me feel weird about it. You're the one that started this. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. Sorry, you're gonna have to slow your roll for like 5 seconds. This is a school. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Well, how long has it been since I read the beginning? Probably a while. You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. You have the entire box set and you don't touch the beginning parts of it? Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends from high school. Wow, just like this game! Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Hey, I happen to like a slice of life every now and then. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be a plot? Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things, like the simple things in life. Like, there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop. But that just helps you get to know the characters. It's called fan service, Natsuki. They do this for a very specific reason. And besides, it's still entertaining. Later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they get into all their backstories, and when some of the romance starts to happen. That's really what makes it so good. There's so many touching parts. I'll believe it when I see it. Ah, is that so? Sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Well, yeah, clearly. Hey, wait! What's that supposed to mean? Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't yet seen you at your full power. Good save. This chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga? Well... Natsuki pauses for a moment as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah. Why does that matter? It doesn't. I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. You know, people like to read and enjoy things that they have an interest in. No one's gonna judge you for that. Like, no, seriously, I'm not even gonna judge you for it. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga. Like I would ever get into anything because it's in a manga. I feel bad for anyone that's that impressionable. Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Yeah, she's very much into baking. Still, one of the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? Oh, okay, I guess we get a CG here. We read on for a few more minutes. I finished a couple chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read. Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? I don't get it. I don't get it. This is supposed to be scary, but it's not. That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga's for kids. Yeah, that seems to be the unfortunate fate of anyone that enjoys any sort of comic writing or anything. They'll think it's for little kids. I can't even bring it up without them all being... with them being all like... You still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. Jeez, I think you need to find ways to vent your anger out. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. It's books. At least it's safe here in the club room. Yeah, at least until you graduate. Then what? Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? I think I hit a nerve. I think we should run. So... Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flip the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing. I totally forgot that happens. Natsuki points her finger on one of the panels. Midori is my favorite character. I always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. Oh god, the Klutz character, right? But it gets especially bad when... I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter. Okay, fine. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. No, that's not what this is. This is... Slendy Man. Who am I kidding saying that? No, this is Splatoon, the visual novel game. Actually, a Splatoon visual novel experience might not be the worst thing ever. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience. The thought makes me smile a little to myself. See, I'm making people's lives better by being here. Okay, everyone. Are you all ready with today's poems? I was wondering when we'd get to that. Oh, come on! Could your timing be any worse? Sorry. I just need to make sure we have enough time. So you do look pretty cozy over there, haha. Always the snarky remarks, huh, Monica? Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. Yeah, you've been kinda leaning on me this whole time. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. Alright. I guess I'll stop here for now. I guess I will stop here for now. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki. You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens? Yeah, but Monica just said, don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. If you're concerned with what your dad might say, what makes you think my dad would like that anymore? Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Yeah, manga, you just kind of power through it. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you. Well, this is where I die. By tomorrow? Only got part way through the volume so far. Oh, come on, I've read manga before. It's not that bad. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. But I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Alright then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah, I spent like a good few minutes picking out random words. Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration, since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayuri and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Oh, bye. Sayuri is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. Wow, we can tell a lot about these people just by what they write their stuff in. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I share my poem with first? Alright, here we go. I guess process of elimination, just start at the top and work my way down. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayuri first. She's my good friend, after all, even though the beginning of the game said that she's one of those friends you wouldn't make, but, you know. The silence is maddening. It's a good poem, Shiro. Are you sure it's your first time? Yes, it's my first time. Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm staying in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Shiro. Yes, what did you say before? Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. I mean, I guess that's true. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. You know, since she dragged me here, against my will. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now you read my poem too, right? I mean, I guess I have to. Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Oh, I do have to read that. Alright. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub my the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. I love that that's like hidden beneath like a simple scroll, just breakfast. I want breakfast. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. That's entirely fair. Well, at least it makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. I mean, it was a nice poem. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I won breakfast. I made eggs and toast! Good to know. Even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Yeah, breakfast is good. Most important meal of the day for some people. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. I mean, it was a pleasant read. Yep, we're going to Natsuki next. You don't have to look at me like that. Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this poem when I could have been doing other things. In fact, I remember how I said I wanted to read your poems. Yeah, remember how I said that? Yeah, remember how I said I wanted to read your poem? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. She likes it. Gentlemen, We got her. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. Yes, I'm very happy. Can you not see the happiness in my eyes? So, in other words, you're saying you liked it. No, excuse, your throat gets caught in her throat. You're so... You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. I am the player. I make the choices here. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I said that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. We just spent, like, a good chunk of time reading a manga together. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because Monica won't make me if I don't. Oh boy, here we go. This one's a short one. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. "10 out of 10. Best poem." Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. But people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Saying everyone around you try to do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. That's true, yeah. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then I made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Only to try, sis. It's like she's pondering my poem very seriously, and I don't know how I should feel about this. Actually, it kind of makes me feel disconcerted. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes. More than enough time for her to finish reading. Yeah, I picked out like several words. What do you want from me? Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. Why are you like this? It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. Ah, so it's that bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there were specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone. She sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice, and learning by example, and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though. Oh, don't worry, she liked it. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Alright, here we go. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Very nice. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. No, it was really neat. I just had to try and read it because my eyes suck. Corrective lenses, you know. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. My eyes are bad, Yuri. It's fine. Okay, you'll take care. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's relief. Also, I like the poem. Yeah, even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I shall hydrate. Sorry, I had to take a drink of water. You know how it is, hydration. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Are you telling me you write crazier shit than this? I want to see. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you in a ghost, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Shiro. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. Yeah, ghosts do be like that. And soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. Because I'm stupid. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too. Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Huh. Who should I share my poem with? I mean, I have so many options just spread out before me here. I mean, look how many options I have. Hi, Shiro. Hi. Having a good time so far? You could say that. Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Thanks. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? On one hand, no, but on the other hand, I kind of have to. It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Shiro. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? You seem like you're perfectly in your element here. But that's a sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like it, Shiro. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, jeez. No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. I did pick a lot of words she liked. And she's a good writer, too. So, take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. There are lots of poems or stories out there that are no more than a few simple words. Is there a poem out there that says I'm hungry? Written by the hungriest man in the world? It can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel more comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kind of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Isn't that the entire point of this? Yeah, okay. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You're the president of the literature club. I bet it's immaculate. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction the sparkle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend, I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Nice poem. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. And this is the first sign. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Wow. Actually really well thought out writing advice. Thanks for listening. And on that note, I'm gonna take a quick break. I'll be back in like, I don't know, 15-ish minutes. And when I get back, we'll see what kind of fun stuff awaits us here. Okay, Wolfy back. Let's get back to the game. I've been having a good old time playing the Pioneer over here. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone was judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sari and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. Oh no, here we go. As they read in tandem, I watch their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant... the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Shiro did too. Don't put me on the spot, please. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Shiro liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh no. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Shiro appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Someone just got called out. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Shiro started showing up. I'm sorry, hold on. What? Natsuki? Oh, Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me, as if they just noticed I was standing there. Yeah, I think this is a part where I find a nearest window and jump out. Cheryl. She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? Hey, both poems were great. The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Shiro. Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. The only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Shiro? I feel like I'm being ping-ponged in here. Well... How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. It's gonna make me choose? Oh god. It's like, Sayori, you dragged me in here, you held me out. Natsuki. Natsuki glares at me, drawing up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri. Oh god. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Yeah? Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Shiro? Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. Girl, please. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. I made the situation worse. Run. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes... Stop! Oh god. Natsuki, Yuri. You guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people. And I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because... well... Also... Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. God damn it, I have to read this. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. God damn it. God damn it, game, why? Sayori. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Yeah. After what she just said, you know. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So, this is why Sayori is vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I can't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. No, it's not like I can blame you. I didn't want to get involved either. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. Weird. Oh no. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. It makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the handle to talk to her a little more. Or to get the chance to talk to her a little more. Ugh, English hard. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did y'all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Cheryl, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you'll learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. Because that is the goal of a visual novel. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Shiro, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I spent this much time together. Can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. I believe you. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. They're very nice. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Well, you know, Shiro, it's nice to get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? You know, sometimes friendship isn't bad. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. We're gonna write another yep, we're gonna write another poem. More fantasy. And it's very fluffy. But it was really all just a dream. But it's okay, because everyone got to play games, and it was amazing, and it was really sweet. It was also a lot of dancing. Also, we ate a lot of vanilla. And honestly, there were a lot of animals around, so it was really cute. I don't even know what I'm saying at this point. We all got to use our imagination. And we imagined ourselves eating parfait. And, there was a lot of happiness. And the colors around us were very vibrant. Even the clouds were vibrant. It made us feel very warm. And that warmth made us feel calm. You know, like a kitty. And, we were feeling very lucky. And, it was like a daydream, I guess. It was kind of like watching a really weird anime. Kind of like watching a really weird anime. What is wrong with me? Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Shiro. Hi, me. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. It's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill out on the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. You don't even have money! I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. It's not fair. How did you even know? You've been my neighbor for years. I think I'd know a thing or two. It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money, so that I would lend you some. There's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face was in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Sharon to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Wow. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. Yeah, it's very fun. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the retribution. That. Still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Yeah, seriously. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Okay. Ow. What was... a cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Well, you threw a cookie at her face. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? Yes, God has given you a cookie. It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. Oh my god. I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Haha! Natsuki! It's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. You know, that's for eating, not hugging. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. It's so good. Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Yeah, she is. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Oh, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Cheese. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah. Why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Aww. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monika, can you tell Sayori? Natsuki glances around. Monika isn't in the club room. Oh no. Where's Monika anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. Probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. Damn. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Oh, we were super worried, especially Natsuki. Monika chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monika quizzically glances at me. Ah, never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I mean, piano is a good instrument. I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monika. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monika. That's... Monika looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Shiro. Wow, I'm so dedicated to piano now. Because I'm interested in it. Oh god, everyone does veer real quick. Monika smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. And I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Because, you know, it's best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone is already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Wow, she wasn't lying, she really was hungry. Yuri's back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Man. Looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slump down to the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature-related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me. But I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival's our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Barry is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Huh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? Well, what kind? Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. Yeah, I mean, I guess it worked for me. That wasn't why I suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. God damn it, Sayori. Cupcakes it is, then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Oh my god! Oh god, you didn't have to get that close to me! I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Sure would be nice if it was, though. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. She probably did. It's true, though. Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. No, excuse me. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around at herself. How's it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. Nah. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. Try to wipe off the stain with my finger. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie. You don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I'm starting to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Yeah, okay. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Don't say that. Don't make me feel weird about it. Stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. God, what is it with you people and boobs? Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so... Why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? But it's so stuffy. Ugh. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew. God damn it, after all the work I put in. That's so much better. Sayori puts her arm out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? Why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. And that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine, fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. Doing it again, Sayori. Oh, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out, just like, I watched that whole thing, by the way. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! Sure, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. Well, time to get some feedback again. that face change. Oh my goodness! This is so good, Shiro! I love it! Especially after yesterday's poem. You're too honest sometimes, Sayori. No, but really, I want to put this on my wall. Can I? Sayori. You must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a Shiro poem. Yeah. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. Well, that's why I just go with my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Ugh. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Aw, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Oh, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. What's the word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad. I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, the sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug. And make a nice happy rainbow. Sorry, that's unexpectedly poetic. It is? Yeah, I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Shiro. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Bottles. I pop off my scalp like a lid, like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging. Scraping and scraping. I blow dust off of my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends looked through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up, and in come my friends. In they come, in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. It's actually really well written. Holy crap. Just like Peter Griffin. Holy crap! Sari, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but... I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. Yeah, I guess it could be considered magical in its own, I really shouldn't be knocking things around on my desk. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah. Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Theory's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Alright, who's next? Let's go Natsuki. I don't get it, are you disappointed? Natsuki reads my poem. She keeps glancing at me, then back at the poem. By now, she must have read it more than once. Is it that bad? No, it's not. It's good. It's really good, okay? There, I said it. This wasn't supposed to happen at all. Why can't you just be bad at this? My poems are supposed to impress you, not the other way around. You're trying to impress me? Obviously. You think I'd let you enjoy Yuri's writing more than mine? Give me a break. Well, in that case, what's the problem with me trying to impress you? I'll tell you, you... Natsuki's face freezes, like she just realized something. You're trying to impress me? Natsuki vigorously skins her eyes over my poem one more time. Then the poem slips out of her hands and flutters to the floor. I have to use the bathroom. Red-faced Natsuki quickly walks out of the room. Hey, Shiro. I didn't do anything this time, I swear. Did you do something to Natsuki? I just saw her rush out like that. You didn't do anything terrible, did you? No. I just told her that... My voice gets caught in my throat. There's no way I could tell Monika that I'm trying to impress Natsuki. Monika sees the poem lying on the floor and swiftly picks it up. She reads through it, her smile not fading from her face. I see. You wrote this for Natsuki, didn't you? I mean... Not really. In fact, didn't you like your poem a lot the other day, too? I'm impressed you know her taste so well already. Are you sure you're not cheating, Shiro? Does it look like I have a guide up? Does it look like I'm looking up answers? I just happen to notice trends, okay? Certain words make little people jump up and down happily. Cheating? What do you mean by that? Never mind, I'm just kidding. She's aware. I didn't understand Monika's joke at all. Anyway, how do you think Natsuki feels about you? Oh, you don't need to answer that. It's just something for you to think about. Hey! Natsuki comes up and snatches the poem out of Monika's hands. Neither of us had noticed her re-enter the classroom. Did you read this, Monika? Of course, I liked it. You should really stop reading things that aren't for you, you know. You have a bad habit of doing that. I thought we were sharing these poems with everybody. Yeah. But Shiro wrote this poem. And we're supposed to share with everyone, right? It's exactly what I just said. Natsuki freezes. She apparently forgot that my poem is technically for everyone to read. Okay, well, I think Shiro's done sharing his poem with everyone. It's not like anyone would want to read this anyway. In fact, I'm just going to hold on to this. If you insist. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Like what? Never mind. Ah, Natsuki. I'll give you the poem. But that's still not very fair to Yuri. She hasn't gotten to read it yet. So what? Well, I guess Shiro is right, Natsuki. It's not fair if you don't let everyone finish reading it. Fine. Should have seen the light. Natsuki returns my poem. OBS, why are you like this with me? What did I do to you? Did I drop you on your head? It's not like she's going to like it, though. It's kind of beside the point, you know? Anyway, read my poem now. And no, I won't let you keep it. This is my only copy. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song, Every time he sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. What's wrong with spiders? One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Jesus Christ. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. What is your problem with spiders? Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? I can't really confirm or deny any such allegations. Of course, it's about how everyone thinks my... That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they'd make fun of you or think less of you. Been there. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes? As long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important. I don't want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for you tomorrow, too, so look forward to it. Technically, Monica's already seen my poem. Let's see what you've written for today. Well done, Cheryl. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings. And write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. That's certainly an interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, well, an example of that if you'd like to read it. Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods, intimately hands me her poem. Alright, here we go. The Raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. Oh, hey, Elise! Hi. Oh, and thanks for the resub. Really heckin' appreciate it. 24 months. That's a whole whopping 2 years. Also, my stream might be a little scuffed. I do apologize if it's a little weird. OBS is being mean to me today. The raccoon is taking into following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. Yeah, I've tried that, and so far it hasn't worked. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, think of this. I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. Yeah. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Huh, that's funny. Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest? She did? Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. OBS, if you could stop for like 5 fucking seconds. Thank you. Discount Tire Company. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common. That's interesting. Which one? To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I have no reason to. I mean, I already shared my poem with her and she wanted to take it for herself. There's a wolf here? I'm a wolf yokai, not a wolf. I mean, I guess that's kind of the same thing. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. I try my best. Only one person to share with. Look at my long list of options I could share my poem with. Hi again, Shiro. That was kind of silly with Natsuki earlier, wasn't it? I'm glad the two of you have been getting along so well. Must you ship us so much? That's one way of putting it. Anyway, I already read your poem, but you can go ahead and read mine now. I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me. The colors. They won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, creating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Monica, I have several questions. First of all, what the fuck does this mean? It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. What a random thing to say in the middle of us talking. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When it happens, don't forget to save your game. What? No, you know what? Just because you said that, I am gonna save my game. Fuck you! I'm gonna spite. I'm gonna spite you by saving my game. This woman knows. You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. There was a visceral discomfort that settled somewhere in my chest. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? Yes, Natsuki, we have to do something for the festival. It's important! It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. Something like that might have settled in my chest just a moment ago, yes. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? We don't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Oh, sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica... Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. God, it sure does sound better than whatever the hell's gonna actually happen, right? Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let everyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it all on the posters, in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think that's it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that. Okay. I can understand performance anxiety. I understand. I have to put up with it every day when I stream. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys... No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So, I'm sorry. But, I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right! And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? If I showed everybody what brought me here in the first place, I'd hold up Sayori on a silver platter and go, here! You're like, this is what brought me here. Join the club.
I know you do. I know we all do.
And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. Yeah, I can see that. I guess that leaves me no